Good morning, beautiful people. My name is Justin Taylor. You're here at Firestorm Free Running and Acrobatics, and today we are going to be doing the Underbar. Now, underbars are really cool because they allow you to kind of swing on a bar. But a lot of times when we swing on a bar, our body is obviously extended out and swinging underneath. And if there's something underneath that bar, we're going to kick it, we're going to smack it. It's not going to feel very good. So if I wanted to go on a bar like this and get to that side, there's another bar in my way. I obviously can't swing. I don't really want to kind of like try to step through. There's not really enough room here for me to do a very good safety vault or any kind of other thing. So how can I move through this quickly, smoothly, safely, and without losing all that extra momentum? Well, that's called our underbar, which looks a little something like that. So let's break it down with our 60-second breakdown. Are you kids ready? There's like 4 people like, I'm an adult. Okay, psh, respect please. All right guys, 60-second breakdown on the clock. 3, 2, 1, magic. The beauty of editing and CGI. All right guys, for our underbar, we want an over grip position. Our hands are like this. When we start an underbar, generally we're gonna be placing a foot on top of the bar right here on the pad of our foot. I'm going to be lifting and driving my knee up, pulling my chin in towards the bar, extending my legs out, keeping my arms bent so my butt does not hit, extending my legs out in front of me, and throwing the bar behind me. I can do the same thing without placing my foot down by swinging and doing a knee drive up on my takeoff, pulling and grabbing the bar, pulling it to me, using my abs to pull my legs up so my butt does not hit right here. I come in, I tuck up, boop, and step out. You'll notice when I do this, I can split step out to carry my momentum, or I can keep my feet together for a precision landing, and that is the very quick underbar. Captain Underbar, pants. Close enough. Oh, hey there, you're still here. That's nice. I guess we'll go into slightly more detail. All right, so if you're just starting an underbar, you're gonna wanna find a bar that you can grab that has something underneath it that you can go up and over. It can be something as small as like a little curb walkway underneath, next to like a handicap rail. A lot of times you'll find a handicap rail with another bar down near the middle. Those ones are okay to start with. It's a very small area to get through, but you know what? You can have a practice thing to go up and over. You don't have to go fast or anything. For a lot of people, what I'd recommend is you come up to your bar. I got these 2 bars here. This is how we start. I come up, I place a foot on the rail. Remember, we're going for pat of our foot. Don't come in and start with the arch. That's no good. We're gonna go pat of our foot or our toes. I'm gonna grab shoulder width apart with my hands. Over grip, no under grip. And you can, if it's a skinnier bar, you can put your thumb around underneath. I highly recommend though, just nice and easy in the beginning, hands over the top, shoulder width apart. From here, I'm gonna come up into this little kind of squat position, pulling myself in. What's gonna happen now is I'm going to step one leg down, the other leg down forward, coming down. You see this little arch in my back? This is to make sure that my butt does not hit that. Okay, then I'm gonna throw the bar behind me. I roll myself back up until my spine's at neutral, and now I can run out of this. I can also do the same thing, bringing my feet down together. Now you'll notice when I do this, I'm stepping up, stepping together, or stepping through, and setting myself down. I have this foot right here, still keeping me from hitting my tailbone as I step through. Our eventual goal will be able to do this nice and smooth without needing to keep a foot on this bar as I step through. I do like to put the bar on the rail when I'm first training, because if you commit and jump and you miss, you're gonna slam something on here, and that's gonna be really entertaining for me, but you're not gonna enjoy yourself. So, foot on top, and this time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend from here. I'm gonna pull up, step through, and notice I'm taking my foot off of this before my other foot hits the ground. Let's do that one more time. You'll notice before I touch the ground, I'm taking this foot off the rail. Why? Because now my body weight is gonna start to swing. Whee! And I can step out. I have a little more I have a little bit more momentum, so it's a little easier. The thing you have to be careful of, and is really important because everybody does this at least once when they start, and generally more than once, is that when I actually do this, as I start to swing through, if I am not conscious of how long my torso is, from where I'm grabbing right here by my shoulders to where my butt and my tailbone ends, and the height between the bar I'm holding and the bar I'm going over, I can very easily swing in full force and just douche right onto my tailbone. It really doesn't feel good. So as you start to actually step and swing through with these, make sure you're leaning back, but keeping your arms tight and close to the bar. Because as I lean back and my hips come up, I'm now going through at an angle instead of straight up and down like this. I want to come in diagonally, giving myself the least amount of room to clip my tailbone. So I'd begin to come in. Again, I grab the bar, chin to the bar, underneath, step out. All right. From there, you can do the more advanced version. The more advanced version is actually, I think, much more efficient and much easier once you're confident in what you're doing. If you're just starting out, you probably don't want to do this one. Some people go right to it, they love it. But this one requires commitment. It looks more like this. I come in and I pop myself out. Now you'll notice I am jumping, I am fully committing. I am up in the air, already tucking my legs. If all of a sudden I go to grab and I miss, I'm gonna fall straight backwards, clip my feet on this rail, and fall flat on my butt and my back. It's not gonna feel good. So I have to fully commit to the fact that when I do this, I'm driving those knees up high enough that my feet will not hit this rail, and I have to commit to grabbing this because I'm gonna go full force. If I slip off here, I'm gonna fall back. If I don't fully commit to pulling my legs up high enough to get them over here, and I'm a big guy trying to get through this little tiny space, I have to really commit to tucking my legs up. There's no landing back on my feet if I miss. So watch how much I drive these knees up before I even grab the bar. I'm coming in, I'm gonna step off one foot like a stride, drive my knee, pull my other knee up into a tuck, and I'm even leaning back, just like when we learned dash vaults. It's the exact same commitment and body position, except I'm reaching forward to grab a rail instead of leaning back and pushing off a block. But it's the same idea. I come up, and you'll notice both my feet are up in front of me before I grab that rail. And then I'm pulling through and throwing it behind me. Because if I did that same thing, but I just held here, go in, hit the tailbone, unhappy boy. That's me. Now, since we've talked about our takeoff, swinging the knee, just like before we would step one leg, pull the other knee up. In this case, you're just swinging the knee, no step, other leg comes up. Let's talk about the exit or the outro. When I come out of this, there's two primary styles, okay? Number one, I can keep my feet together and land in a precision. It's very similar to coming out of a swing like a lache. I'm throwing the bar behind me. So instead of leaning back, as I throw the bar behind me, it's like pushing myself so my chest rises back up, and now I'm pretty straight up and down. And this can be used for picking something that I want to land on. So let's say I have these guys. Hello, guy. Right here. Once I go past this bar, the floor is lava. Oh my God, the floor is lava. I come in, same idea. I drive the knees, grab the bar, feet together, and I'm sticking my landing right here on this object. All right? Now, the other way to do this is, let's say I'm not trying to go through and land on an object. I'm trying to go through and keep my momentum because I don't want to slow down when I come up to this big giant window. Let's pretend everything up here is wood, everything on the side is wood, the ground down here is wood, all I have is this little guy. I'd probably dive roll through it because that seems like a lot of fun. But today we're doing underbars. So as I would come through, instead of bringing my feet together, just like we learned in the dash vault, as soon as I extend out, I'm gonna kick one leg up using my low ab strength, let the other leg drop down, throw the bar. As I throw the bar and my chest comes up, that leg that's up, I'm gonna step forward. Now I'm in a lunge position and I can run out of it. I can keep my momentum. So I can just come in, boop, and I'm gone, like greased lightning. I don't know why in my head I heard Frozone asking where a super suit was when I was talking about greased lightning. That was kind of weird. But it's the beauty of waking up early. Yay! All right, guys, that is your underbar. Remember, start small, step, grab, pull, step forward, and before you let yourself and your arms start to extend and drop down, get your hips in front of the bar. Whoop! So I don't smack at the booty. That's not the kind of booty smack we like here. All right, guys. It's been wonderful having you here on my Captain Underpants / Underbar adventure. I love all your beautiful faces. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And today is 1 month away, pretty much exactly, in these tutorials from when we're gonna start a whole new chapter. We did our level 1 or white rank parkour last year. We've been working this level 2 or orange rank parkour. These are our last 4 skills. This is skill 4 from the end, all right? We got 3 more after this. After that, we are gonna be moving away from teaching the basic parkour skills, because you will now have, through these last 50 some odd tutorials, you will have all the basic building blocks you need to be a good traceur, to know how to get things up safely, down from things safely, how to do all your basic vaults, how to do everything with good body position. From here, it's where the fun happens. Once you have a strong foundation, you can start doing all the crazy stuff you want. So what we're gonna do is start teaching you all the things you've been begging for all this time in the past anyways, and the things that you guys put in the comments. You wanna learn a palm flip, you wanna learn a cast back, you wanna learn a cast loser front flip, you want to learn flyaway fulls, you want to learn push side flip off the wall. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. Whichever one seems to get the most amount of interest, that's what we're going to start with, and those are the in-depth tutorials we're going to start teaching you guys. We doing wall fronts, we doing Buddha drops, what are we doing, guys? Let me know. You know, it's how I validate myself and feel special and I cry myself to sleep sometimes when nobody likes me and I've only got 12 likes. I'm going home, guys. Captain Underpants out.